So I want us to preach today. I really just want to talk. But from the subject matter, start here. Tell your neighbor to start here. Start here. One of the first questions that we tend to ask whenever travesty hits, and certainly we've had our share. You look at yesterday in El Paso, you look at just this morning in Ohio, 2 weeks ago at the garlic. I still can't get over the garlic fest. The garlic fest. You know, but we look at all these places, and the question that many believers and Christians will ask is, well, what do we do? How do we comport ourselves? How do we act? How do we respond? How do we acknowledge? How do we speak to this thing? And so I want to talk today from the subject title, Start Here. How do you respond? Start here. How do you react to all the devastation we see on the world stage? Start here. Jesus in the 22nd chapter of Matthew was under attack. The Sadducees and Pharisees were trying to trap him, asking him all kinds of questions to see if they could catch him in a trap and hold that against him in some kind of way to discount his divinity. But Jesus was out there like Morpheus. He was just dodging. They couldn't get him. They couldn't get him. And so they sent a lawyer as one of the Pharisees to Jesus. And the lawyer says to Jesus, okay, so all this other stuff didn't work. But which is the greatest commandment, Jesus? Again, this is a way to trap him. Which is the greatest? And see, the reason why this is a trap is because the lawyer knew what Jesus knew. Moses wrote 613 commandments. I know we're familiar with the 10, right? Moses was back there just writing. He was looking at folks saying, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Right? By the time Moses was done writing, he had 613 commandments. Now, some of these were ceremonial commandments, how we should act when it comes to washing ourselves and preparing ourselves to enter into the tabernacle. Some of these were sacrificial, what sacrifices qualify, which don't. Some of these were around the Sabbath, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Right? Some of these were moral precepts, how we should treat other people, how we shouldn't treat those who aren't a part of our camp, how we should treat those who are. Right? But by the time Moses was done writing, there were 613 commandments that he had written. And so this lawyer comes to Jesus and says, out of these 613, which one is the greatest? Trying to trap Jesus. Jesus says, well, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And the second is like unto the first. Love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus said on those two commandments, hang all the law and the prophets. On those two commandments, hang all the law and the prophets, teacher. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. If you're going to start somewhere, start there. When faced with the devastation we see, when faced with all the things happening in the world, we're trying to figure out what we are to do as believers. If you're going to start somewhere, start there. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. One of the coolest guys in the world, I think, is a guy by the name of Joshua Waitzkin. Y'all know him? Joshua Waitzkin. He was the one that the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer was based off of. Right? Young prodigy chess player. I mean, the boy was bad. I mean, at 10 years old, he's kicking butt and taking names. I mean, he was bad. Right? Beat master chess champion. Right? And so he had a coach by the name of Brandon Pontefice. asked Brandon Pandafini, how is it that you were able to train this young kid to be able to be this chess champion? How did you do it? How did you get him to the point where he could walk into a room and just dominate at 10, dominate chess champions? How did you do it? And what Pandafini said was that the way they would train is that they would start from the end. And so Pandafini would sit this 8, 9-year-old, 10-year-old weight skin down with only a pawn and a king on a chessboard. And they played for hours with just a pawn and a king. Because what he said was that if Waitzkin could figure out how to beat him with just a pawn and a king, everything else was going to be easy. Because if you think about it, by the time you end up at the end of a chess game, all you got left is what? A pawn and a king. So on these two pieces, he built this young boy up to be this champion chess player on these two pieces. And I believe what Jesus is showing us is on these same two principles. Love God and love your neighbor as you. If you could just get those pieces straight, if you can understand how to utilize these pieces in your everyday affairs, in your everyday relationships, how you interact with people, if you can get these two pieces together, everything else is cake. Everything else you can master. If you can master these two pieces, love God and love your neighbor as yourself. But the reality is, that's difficult. Am I right about it? Yeah, that's difficult. That's difficult. And one of the reasons that it's difficult is because, watch this, number one, we have misrepresented the weight of love. We have misrepresented the weight of love. And I can say it this way, we have attempted, watch this, to put love in skinny jeans. And love don't fit. Love don't fit. Love don't fit. Here's the reality. Part of our problem is that we have tried to equate love with all other emotions. We think love is equal to anger, equal to hate, equal to jealousy, equal to rage, equal to joy, that somehow there's just this compartment full of emotions and love just happens to be one. Right? And we even go to the next level of thinking that the opposite of love is hate. But here is the reality. The opposite of love is not hate. Watch this. Love has no opposite. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I'm glad you asked that question. The Bible tells us in 1 John 4th chapter that God is love. Right? Right? So if God is love and God has no opposite, then love has no opposite. Y'all get it? Who is greater than God? Nobody. Who can beat God? Nobody. Therefore, who is greater than love? Nobody. What can beat love? Nothing. Y'all get that? Love has no opposite. Love is heavy. Love is big. In fact, if you were to go back and reread Genesis 1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. And God said, let there be light. And God divided the morning from the night. And God divided the sun from the day. And God said, let there be. And God said, let there be. And God said, and God looked down and said, let there be man, and formed man in God's own image. If you were to go back and reread that, but in the places where you put God, put love. In the beginning, love said, let there be light. And love said, let there be. And love said, let there be. And love divided the night from the day. And love put the moon in the sky and the sun. And love looked down and formed man in love's own image. You will begin to see that what you're carrying is some weak trifle that you can just put in a box with other emotions. But instead, love is weighty. It's heavy. It's powerful. Because God is love. So part of the reason it's hard for us to start here. Start with knowing that we're called to love God and love our neighbor ourselves. It's because we have misrepresented the way of love. But when we begin to realize how strong and how powerful love is, we will recognize that nothing stop us when love stops. That's number one, start. Number two, not only have we misrepresented the way of love, but then watch this, sometimes we have misunderstood our role in love. Right? When Jesus said, and again, this whole summer, all we do is preaching Jesus. There's no fluff, no addition. This is just Jesus. Right? Jesus' words were, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. Right? Those were his words. Right? Your heart represents your will. Your soul represents your affections. Right? Your mind represents your intellect. And so what Jesus is saying is we need to love God with every piece of who we are. Not just the pieces that are public on Sunday morning when it's convenient. Not just the pieces that are convenient for others, that make sense. No. Every piece of us needs to love God, from our affections even to our intellect. We need to be welcoming God in every piece of who we are. Pastor, how do you do that? You simply invite God into your day. And to the best moment of your day, all we have to do is pause and say, God, where you at? God, you here? And in the worst moments of our day, pause and say, God, where you at? God, you here? Right. Invite God to be present in the middle of our circumstances, our conditions, our day. And suddenly God becomes a part of our will, our intellect, and our affection. I saw a young lady some weeks back at the mall. She had on she was wearing. The only way to explain it is that it was a short sleeve trouble. I thought to myself, she's got commitment. But sometimes we will treat God like that. We will give God the pieces that we want him to have. And the others will hold back. And what God is saying is, give me all of you. Invite me into every piece of thing that you're dealing with, the bad and the good. Allow me to be a part of everything you're experiencing. And then you will know what love truly is. For as long as we're holding pieces back, that ain't real love. Right? How many of us have ever dated somebody and been holding on to that key piece of information? So we were trying to wait and see if they were going to pan out. It ain't love till you release it. It ain't love till you expose it. It ain't love until you give someone everything that you got to invite them into. All of what you're experiencing, God says, give me your heart, your soul, and your mind. And if you'll love me with all of it, if you'll love me with your creativity, love me with your imagination, love me even with your worries and your fear, you will experience a level of my love that you've never experienced. Number one, we have misrepresented the weight of love. Number two, we've often misunderstood our role in love. And number three, and I'm done. Many times we have mismanaged love marriage. Tell your neighbor, sometimes we can be mismanaged. Love marriage. What do I mean? Jesus says, love your neighbor as yourself. Right? Easy enough on its face. But the reality is that implied in Jesus' statement is that we must also love ourselves. For I cannot love my neighbor as myself if I don't first love who? Myself. Right? And so it's hard to love myself. Watch this. Can I go deeper? It's hard to love myself when, watch this, I don't know myself. And so when I look at A guy that can walk into a Walmart. When I look at someone who can ride by a bar at 2 o'clock in the morning. When I look at someone who can show up at a garlic fest in the middle of the afternoon, I see individuals who have mismanaged the mirror, who have stopped seeing who they really are, who no longer see themselves as sons and daughters of a God who loves them for who they are, and instead can only see fear, hate, and bitterness. How can they love their neighbor if they can't even know who themselves are? And this is the prime role of the enemy, right? Is to get us to forget our identity in Christ, right? Because watch this, if you were formed in the image of something, then you will never know fully who you are until you know in whose image you were formed. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? And so until we get into a relationship, our own personal relationships with Jesus Christ, how can we fully know who we are? It's only in that relationship that we learn to really love ourselves. And once we learn to love ourselves, loving our neighbors becomes easy. We got to manage that mirror. Got to manage that mirror. That's how you do that. How do I fall back in love with the image bearer? How do I fall back in love with this image of who I was made to be? How do I get back into relationship with the Christ who carved and formed me, who breathed into me the breath of life? How do I move back into a place where I can learn to even know who I am before I can love who I am? And then love my neighbor. How do you do that? You start here. You start by understanding that before you loved him, he loved you. You start by understanding that before you can even think of recognizing who you were, figuring out who you were, God was already like, oh, shucky ducky, y'all about to make me a Ronald. Even before you were born, God was getting excited about what you were going to do in this earth. You start by recognizing that you were formed in love, breathed into by the God of the universe. You walk in that same love. And when you get that, then you can start. Then you can start. I have a phrase I want to share with you. I was up till 4 or 5 this morning. Just really just praying. Just saying, God, what do you say after 24 hours like this? What do you say? God gave me this verse. You are sacred because you carry the breath of God in you. Period. You are sacred because you carry the breath of God in you. Period. You are holy because you were made in the image of love. You are holy because you were made in the image of love. And you are powerful because you have been positioned at the right moment in time and space to most reflect God's glory in the earth. Here's how I want to end this earth. I want you to turn to your neighbor. Look them square in their eye. And I want you to exchange you for their name. And I want you to tell them they are sacred, they are holy, they are powerful.
CJ, you're holy because you are made in the image of love. CJ, you are powerful because you have position and you are safe in position of time. God in you.
You are holy because you were made in the image of love, powerful because you were positioned in the right moment.
I want to ask you to do me this. You will come across somebody in your week that needs to hear this. I don't know if you want to snap a picture of it, if you want to write it down. But I'm telling you, yes ma'am, I'm telling you, somebody you're going to come across this week needs to know in spite of all that they say, that they are sacred, they are holy, and they are powerful. Why are they sacred? Because they carry the breath of God. Why are they holy? Because they were made in the image of love. And why are they powerful? Because they were positioned at the right moment in time to most reflect God's love. Church, I want you to hear me. Start here. Start here. When travesty happens, start here. Start here. Amen. 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 I'm going to invite. We're going to move quickly because we have communion. But if you're here today, and number one, you don't know Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. Number two, you don't have an established church home, not an official member. I'm going to ask you to come forward now. But we're going to say prayer to after communion. So I just want those who, either number one, haven't given their lives to Christ, and want to do so today, or two, those who want to join this church. And if you're either one of those things, I want to invite you to come forward now so that we can pray with you. Pray that God continue to connect you with your heart. Is there one today? Is there one today? We'll say prayers after you. Amen. Let's pray real quick. Let's pray. As the communion stores are coming, let's pray. Let's pray. God, I thank you once again that you have breathed into us, that you have carved us in your image, and Lord, that you have set us in motion. That God, you have loved us even before we knew what love was. That God, you have kept us, God. That you are with us, Lord. I pray right now that you continue to bless us and to guide us. I pray this now in Jesus' precious mighty name. People of God said amen.